Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. For those who have been subscribed to me or maybe have watched a video of me before, yes, it's been like 2 months since I've made a video. Sorry about that. We've all been kind of just dealing with quarantine 2020 in our own way. And it's not for a lack of me getting stuff. I've actually been, purchasing things, but it's just not really wanting to get on camera and do it. And so I just kind of took a break. But I'm back. I don't know if I'll be posting weekly like I used to, but we are going to see. So what prompted this video is that, like I said, I've been buying things and it's time for another eyeshadow declutter. Unfortunately, I thought I was going to make it at least to a full year. I mean, I think it's about a year since the last time I did my declutter. It was more later in the summer. But yeah, it's time. I need to get rid of some stuff. So we're going to stick mainly to eyeshadow palettes. I might go into my singles, but really I haven't bought any singles. It's mainly just palettes because that's my kryptonite. I can't resist. And if we have time, I might jump into highlighters as well. But that doesn't seem to be as much of a storage issue. And that's what it is that my secondary drawer filled up. So I'm going to be brutal. I've already sorted through everything. Basically, I have a pile that I know that I am going to give away, a pile that I know that I'm keeping, and then a pile of I'm not sure. So I'm going to swatch some things and then just see if I can decide. Because basically, I want to put some of my bigger palettes I don't use very often. I want to be able to put them in my drawer so they're not up here taking up space. And if I can make that happen, then I will. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, first let's start with the good stuff. The good things. I also took this opportunity. I washed my brushes today. That's why I did that first. And I was like, I'm going to film a video. And then I was like, oh, I didn't do my makeup. So I have no eyeshadow on. Just did a little bit of makeup. Just to cover those circles or whatever. Okay, so first things first. Things we definitely know we're keeping. Definitely keeping the Conspiracy palette. I waited forever to get this. I do really like it. I've been using it off and on. And I really tend to like the top row. Of course, it's the neutral one, so you can wear it whenever. But I have played around sometimes when I was bored. I had to play around with some of the colors in here. I do still really like this palette. So this is staying. This we'll put here for now. Okay, so that's staying in its normal spot here on my vanity. Okay, we'll go with another big one. Yes, I did get it. I didn't partake in the newest collection because one, I knew it was going to sell out, and two, it's all silver smoky eyes, which I already have a palette like that I really, really like. So I was like, I don't need it. So the Bloodlust palette, I've only used this twice, so I definitely am going to hold on to it for longer to see if I really, really like it. But when I have used it, I liked it. So that's staying. Okay, we're staying with the big ones. Okay, next, I got the Abh Norvina palette. I used this last night. I just used, here, I'll show real quick. Because I was just going out for a little bit. I just used these top two. I did this all over my lid. Hi, me and you. And I put that. So I used the matte shade in the crease and a little bit all over the lid. And then I decided to put the shimmer just right on the lid. It looked really nice. So I was pleased, and it was really easy to use. So I like this. I just bought it. So this is obviously staying, but I need to figure out where in my little palette it's going to go. So I'll just put it there for now because I don't want it to fall over. The only thing I don't like about this, and maybe I'll do a review on this, but the only thing I don't like is that, I like the magnet, but it doesn't seem to I'm really nervous. And it's very smooth. I'm klutzy. So I'm just always afraid. Within 2 days I've had it, I'm afraid I'm going to drop it. Obviously, we know my favorite palette of last year, and could be of this year because I don't know. But the Kathleenlight Jaded palette is definitely staying. Hooray. Tarte Beauty palette. I've also been using this as well. Really, I still love this palette. It stays. What else? And obviously the stays I've talked about before, so I'm not swatching or anything. The Smoky Glow palette, Midas Cosmetics collab. I do really like this. She is staying, which it's very similar to that ABH one, but it's not super crossover-y, kind of, but whatever. Obviously, I'm still gonna like it. This is one I was kind of on the fence about, but I have used it a couple of times in the past couple months, and I do like it. It's not as easy to work with, so, but I do really like it, and this is a newer-ish one, so I'm going to keep that one. Okay. Obviously my two Pat McGraths. This is the what is this? What is the name of you? What is your name? Anyway, this is the first, oh, it's in the front. This is the Divine Rose. I know that the next Rose one came out and I'm so tempted, but it's pretty similar, and I'm not trying to collect all Pat McGrath's shades. So I'm just I picked this one, and then this is the Mothership one, Subliminal, which I do still really like. So these two stay. They're gigantic, but I don't want to get rid of the packaging because, I mean, they're $125, so like I'm gonna keep that. Staying with Pat McGrath, I was lusting after this, which it's, again, this is very similar to the Rose. This is the names are on the front. This is the Blitz Astral Quad, the Ritualistic Rose. I saw that Kathleenlight did a video using this one, and ever since I was like super obsessed because I was like, oh my gosh, it's like the Pat McGrath stuff, but like I could like take this on a trip, right? I could take and travel with this, because there's somewhat shimmery, but could be dews all over the lid, and then you've got the transformative shades. And again, I was lusting after this, but it was sold out. And I was like, oh, well, it's not meant to be. It's fine. But then what happened is that a coronavirus happened, and they brought this back. So I was like, yes. So I got it. So I have that, which, you know, is going to lead me to think about some of my other quads. So that's staying. And then this is the Pat McGrath highlighter palette. Now, I just don't pull this out. And I have it here. So, but I don't want to get rid of this because, again, it was really expensive. But I need to make more of an effort to use this. I know. Just goes with my Pat McGrath category. See, because it has the white one with the pink, and then the more gold, white gold, and then the dark one. I just don't really use this one a lot. I don't want to get rid of it just yet. I don't know. We'll question this when we go over the highlighters. I'll put that to the side. But right now I'm leaning towards keeping that because it's Pat McGrath. This goes with the with my Conspiracy palette, the Mini Controversy. I do really like this one. It's really, really easy. I really like combining Diet Root Beer with Exposed, the purple, and maybe like if I want to deepen it up, doing Controversy. Really, really pretty. So I really like those. And we were talking about palettes that are sitting out. It's the Jaclyn Hill highlighter palette. As we know, I really do like this. It was my favorite highlighter of last year. And I have been using this, but not as much as I was before because I've gotten some more individual ones, which we'll go over when I have time. So I'm trying to go fast. Okay. My Colourpop palettes. The Midnight Masquerade, the second Disney Princess palette. We know I like that one, and I kept it last time. Kathleenlight Zodiac palette. I'm not getting rid of this or Dream Street because they're now discontinued. So I need to use these because they're older. No, why? I mean, this might be something that I'm just hold on to because, but I do really like those. I just need to use them more. The Sweet Talk Colourpop Sweet Talk palette. I love those. The Smoke Show, which actually they've changed the name of this now. It's no longer Smoke Show. It's like Blow and Smoke is the name. Why did they do that? I was trying to tell my friend about it because she was trying to get the Jeffree palette and it sold out. And I was like, hey, you could just get this. And I said it was Smoke Show, but then I looked up on the site because I wanted to see how much it was still. And they changed the name. Colourpop, why did you change the name? But there are the shades. So it's pretty much, like a spectrum of what the Jeffree one is. I know the Jeffree one has more shades in between. But I was like, well, that was $12. And it's really, really good. And it's so much more. So that's what I told her. So we have that. So those are the ones that I'm definitely keeping. Like, there's no question. I mean, we'll go over highlighters again, but these are the ones that like I had in the top that I had kept before. These are ones like, no joke, definitely keeping 100%. No question about it. Keeping these. So now let's get to I'm giving them away. They're going goodbye. I know, right? It's the Nude Huda Beauty palette. I've had this for probably like a year and a half, and I have used it. I've actively tried to use it, and I like the looks they make. That just they don't really. I don't know. I'm just never really super impressed. Like, oh my gosh, my eyes look amazing. I have to use that combo again. You know what I mean? Like like with Tarte, there's like 3 different combos that I've used. I'm like, that looks amazing. So like I go, ooh, remember when I did my makeup like that? I want to do that again. And then you go back to it. So yeah, but it's still good. So I'm going to pass this along to somebody who will appreciate it. Yeah, it's time. The Nudie Patootie. It's the one out of her 2 eyeshadow palettes, or no, actually technically 3, which we'll get to that 3rd one. But out of the 2 nude-based ones, this one I just used the least, so it's pretty unused. So I'm pretty comfortable giving this to somebody, especially in this too. I mean, you can see which ones I've used and which ones I haven't. So those ones are going by. This one, the one that I literally got for myself for my birthday last year, I just don't use it. I don't use it. I haven't been impressed. And yeah, and that's really, really sad. It's really sad. But one of my best friends, she really, really loves Tarte. So I'm going to give that to her. She's going to be super happy. So those are that's definitely going. And then, and I hate this because like these were each like $35 each. The Makeup Geek palettes. Like I said before, I think I mentioned them in one of my videos before, that I was going to do a video, and then there was all the controversy, and I was like, I don't know. Ugh. But I've used these twice each, and I tried to use different, and I mean, and again, my makeup got done. It just took more work. It took more work to do them. Like, no, I don't want to have to make my eyeshadow time be double of what it already is. Would like it to go quickly. But I really think that like my mom would probably like these, or one of my friends. So, and it's very lightly used. So we're giving these away. These are the ones that are going goodbye. Sad, but true. Okay. So now okay. Oh wait, hold on. I had a couple more that were not going goodbye. Sorry. Going back to keeping. The original Disney one. This was in my drawer. I have used it once or twice since my last video. And again, I just don't like it as much as the Midnight Masquerade, but I do kind of want to keep it at least for a little while longer. So this is going to go in my drawer. That's a drawer palette. The Hunger Games palette, like I said, it wasn't that great. Keeping it merely for sentimental reasons, because it's Hunger Games. And yes, I have the book. I haven't started it yet. I need to. I'm lazy. The palette, the Tarte holiday palette that my sister got for me for Christmas. So what I've done is I just picked the one that I would use the most, the neutral one, and I put it in the travel one. Because the other one, it's in this big thing with a drawer. So I bought not a Z palette, the brand, but like a magnetic palette from Amazon to like put them in, but they don't fit. It's too small. I went to go put them in, and they're magnets, and it's like just too big. So I'm like, ugh. And I don't have any other, but I'm just gonna keep this in case I get something else with. I mean, if my mom doesn't, or whoever doesn't like how the Makeup Geek one is, I might just give them this and be like, here, put the eyeshadows in there. So I'm gonna keep. Here's the gift thing. I'm gonna keep this down below like I have before, but I only have 3 in there. Until I can get one, I can put them all in. Come on, come here. Then I actually made a video with these. These are the Revolution Pro Ultimate Eye Look palettes, and they have the different themes. I did make a video, but my phone kept cutting out, and it was really, really annoying, and I got super frustrated. But I did finish it and then went to upload it, and YouTube was being so slow that literally was like the next day, like late into the day, and was still saying it was uploading. I mean, I was home. But yeah, I got really frustrated, and I was like, it's not meant to be. So I got rid of it. It wasn't that great of a video anyway. I liked these, not super impressed, but since they are some of my newest stuff, I am going to keep these. And they look really cute, and I've been having them sit out here, but I would like to have a better place for them. So those I am keeping. Okay. And I am keeping the Tarte shell, but again, I really haven't been using it, but I'm just not ready. she still sparks joy. So we're keeping that. Now the rest is up for debate. Okay, so these are I'm going to do some swatches. We're going to make the decision here on camera. So let's go back to Miss Laura Lee. I did get the highlighter palette, which was, I think it was like $15, $20 or something. And I mean, I've used it, but the problem is that the shades are really just too, I feel like they're just too dark for me for a highlight. I mean, I could use it. Oh my gosh, these are so dry. I'm going to need a cloth. Un momento. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. The wipes that I was going to use, I could tell that there was only like a couple left in there. I was like, oh great, I can finish this pack, and open it. It's literally as dry as a desert. So I knew when it is, because I've already bought these. I'm trying not to use wipes anymore. But I mean, I have them, so I just use them for like wiping instead of like on my face. Okay, so let's see. So there's Diamonds, Glow Gal, Rose All Day, and Cinnamon Sugar. I'm just gonna put them on my arm real quick. I'm just doing a swipe. So like for me, these would be nice like for eyeshadows. And she said like, yeah, you can use them as highlight or an eyeshadow. But for me, I have tons of neutral eyeshadow. I don't really need any more. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty, but it would be best served to go to someone else. So, and this is of her products. This is the newest one I have. So I'm super comfortable giving this away. I've used it on my cheeks like once or twice. So those are gonna go. That's a definite bye-bye. The Cat's Pajamas palette. I do really like this. I do like it. And it's smaller. It's so pretty. Now, the thing why I kept the Nude Patootie one is that she had the more foiled shadows and the glittery shadows in there. But again, I like the Tarte glitters better. I like other foils better than that one. You know, no shade to her. But I do really like this palette. And it's more the purpley with the neutrals. I don't know. I'm ready to say goodbye. But I just feel like these aren't as nice as they used to be. Because again, this is like 3 years old, guys. I'm just trying. I mean, what I get is really pretty. I'm going to put this right now. I'm going to put this in my keep, but in my drawer keep. Okay, the Tarteist palette, not Tarteist, I got rid of that before. This is the Pro Glow. Oh my gosh, this is so messy. This, I actually used the cream, the darkest one, for a show, as you can see there. But like the highlight shades, they're really pretty, but I have other highlighters I like. So this is gonna go in the trash because I've used it very well. I used it for a show. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Okay. And I got that came in a FabFitFun. I got that for like $10 added on. So it's not like I paid full price for that. So I used it. So goodbye. Justifying to you guys like I need to. Anyway. Okay. This is the Colourpop Blue Moon. I have not used this. I think I've swatched it before, but I've not used this. Oh, they're so pretty. There's a really pretty blue, like shifty shade. And I just feel like if I tried to give this away, that somebody would be like, I don't need a blue eyeshadow palette. Here.
Got it. No, you don't carry it. I carry it. I'm going to get the charger. Go ahead.
Little mouse. I mean, it's very pretty.
If it fell and got broken, that would be really bad.
Okay. So I've decided I do want to keep this. I do want to try to use it because, again, I just haven't used it. And I got it for a reason. It's blue. That's why I want to keep it, because it's blue. But I am going to get rid of this. I haven't used it. I don't see any of my friends wanting it. There's part of me that wants to keep it like possibly for like a show, like if I need something crazy, but that is very, very unlikely. I got this from a BoxyCharm forever ago. Goodbye. Ta-ta. Toodaloo. Okay, my 2 Tarte Rainforest of the Sea palettes that I got from BoxyCharm. This is the oldest one. This was from my first BoxyCharm. And I have used it a bit. And then there's the new, is this the newest one? I think this was the newest one that I had gotten from them. And I did end up using it. It's just very light and very shimmery. I was using it for a bit when I discovered that there were some looks that I liked. But it's not really, yeah, they're just not super, yeah. I think it's time. Oh, it hurts a little bit, but goodbye. I have better things and things that are newer and all that good stuff. Okay, now the last one. This one kind of hurts a little bit, and it's probably that just wants to keep it just because it's my burn book palette. I do like it, and you do get a good payoff. It's just not wonderful. But sometimes I'll let my daughter play with this. Like, there's some shades in here that she'll play with. So I'm just going to put this in the drawer. Or I'll just give it to her. So, yeah. And that was the last one. Look at that. We made some choices. Okay. Got a little bit of time. We could do highlighters real quick. Highlighters are fun. So we already talked about these two. Then I've got the Smoky Glow highlighters with Slad Yas, which I was really worried about that Yas was going to be too dark for me, but actually if I do like very, very, like with like a light hand, with like a fluffier brush, it looks really, really nice. So I do like that. And then I got two Fenty highlighters. I have the Lightning Dust, Fire Crystal, and Sandcastle Mint Mojito combos, which are really, really fun. And then I've got my Cinderella one. I've got my favorite one of all time, the Anastasia Amrezy collab. There's more. There's more. I've got the MAC Oh Darling. I've got the Jeffree Star Extreme Frost. And I've got the Fenty How Many Carats. I've got the Wet n Wild Highlighting Powder. Mega Glow, I wonder if that's the shade. And then the Meg. Now, I can already tell which ones. I'm okay. Definitely keeping the two Colourpop ones because I love those. Definitely keeping this. That's a no-brainer. I'm going to pass this along. This was a bit sentimental to me. I got it at Times Square with my family when we took my daughter to New York for the first time, but it's very, very gold, and I just don't really do gold. I'm going to get rid of the Wet n Wild one. I got it just because I was at Target, and I was like, oh, I heard Wet n Wild ones are good. I don't like it, so it's going. And then all the Fenty ones, I really, really like. This one I only use like as like a shimmer for my eyes because like it transfers a lot. Keeping all these. I'm keeping this one. I'm keeping this one. And see, it's this. Like, I want to keep this because it's Pat McGrath, but that's the only reason why I don't use it. So I'm going to pass this on to one of my friends who will use it. Look at me growing. And obviously we're keeping this one. So yeah, so I've got one highlighter palette. Well, technically two highlighter palettes. And I've got a bunch of individual ones. I keep this one in at the top. And I've been keeping this one in my top. This I keep in my drawer because it's a color. Same with this one. And this one because I wouldn't use these like on a normal day. This one I'm gonna keep in the drawer now. I had it out here. And this one I'm gonna keep at the top with this one. So those will stay there. Cool, but with a little more space because this one's gonna move down to the drawer. Not that I don't like this, I do. But it has if you've never seen it, it's got like that like icy blue. So I really want, oh my gosh, I would love to go out and like do my makeup, but one day when it's all good, do like the mojito with this on top of it. Ooh, pretty. But this will be my palette that stays in my section here. Yay! So I need to do some shuffling around of things. Hopefully it all fits. Maybe one or two things might come back or go away. But yeah, I'm pretty set on how this went. So hooray. So okay, guys. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, like do like a collection video, I'm thinking about maybe doing like kind of a haul type video of just all the stuff that I've gotten. Um, I'm getting Box of Style again, which is very exciting. I actually got my FabFitFun box again, even though I canceled it. I think maybe because I'd already prepaid that's why I still got the summer box. And I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. And because I didn't know that I was still going to get it, I didn't make any choices, but I did like what I got. So that was nice. But yeah, so I could do that. I could do some looks, if you have any thoughts of what you would like to see, if you'd like me to do, feel free to leave me a comment. If you want to see more videos from me about makeup, please hit that subscribe button. Why not? Maybe put on the little notification bell so that when I post something, maybe next week, you can see it. You can watch it. I can do my makeup for you in quarantine because fun. I could talk about all the things I've got because I started watching Tara Michelle. Within probably about the last 6 months I started watching her. I bought this because of her. I bought mason jars to make my my Dalgona whipped coffee in. I bought cute little gold hoops. I got I got like a star machine that like you can like turn on like your lights are on. It's a thing. Oh, my food's here. All right. I'll see you all later. Bye.